look at how we can create a basic chart using Microsoft Excel. So in this case, I just have this simple template that you can just create a few columns and a few rows. Now we are going to go straight into chart creation. So assuming you just need a chart for everything, so maybe a chart for this area, leaving out the calculation. So just go to select your data first, then go to insert charts. This is where you find the charts. But to get all the chart options, it's wiser to click on this icon so that you see all the charts. So recommended charts, then you also have all charts, so that you've got a variety of charts and chart categories displayed. So for now, maybe you want to create a column chart, a line chart, or a bar chart. You choose the type of chart that you want to create. So click on column chart to go to a column chart, choose the type of column chart that you want, then you can click OK. So your chart is out like that. You can make some changes to the chart. So you can play around with the chart to modify a few things. So on this chart, if you right click on the chart, you can even change the fill color of the chart. So just go click in your fill color, the fill color that you want. Right click again, you can go to outline. You can choose the outline that you want for your chart. Maybe you want to a red outline, click on red, then you can go back to outline again. Then you can choose the weight of your outline. Maybe you just want this thick. So your chart comes out like that, with a fill color inside, with an outline, a thick outline outside. Then on your chart, you can also click. So let me just bring the chart to this side. So with your chart, you can also, just by clicking on your chart, if you look at this plus sign, if you click on it, there are some other options that you can work around with on your chart. You can remove the legend if you don't need it. You can edit if you want the legend. You can go on to change the title. Maybe you want to call this expenses. You can just type the name of your chart, expenses. Maybe you want to name your XY axis. Just tick on these axis titles, then you come and click where you want to rename. So the moment you click on axis title, so your Y axis, your X axis are added. So here on the right side, on the bottom of the chart, so that's my X axis. So I'll just type expenses, then on the left side I can just say the values. Like that. Then so we've managed to label the chart. Give it a title, give it your axis, your two axis, your XY axis. So that's it with the labeling of the chart. You can also come on the side of your chart. So if you click where your values are, then this area is selected. You can right click on that part, then you choose the option format axis. So we are presented with this option on the far right. So this option now allows you to give the minimum or the maximum values for your chart. So for example, my chart is starting at 0. So I may say, no, I don't want this chart to start with a minimum value of 0. Let it start with a minimum value of say 50. Now you can see it's now starting on 50 is the minimum value. Then I can also say the maximum value that I want for my chart. Instead of 250, maybe I can say 300. So you can see my chart is now starting on 50 up to 300. Then I can also supply with the units. So I can say this chart I want to move from 50 up to a certain value. So those will be the units. So in form of a sequence, so I can say instead of using 50, I can say 100. So it moves from 50, 150, 250. So those are some of the options that you can play around with your chart. So quite simple to play around with the chart. So if you click on your chart, if you move your mouse to the far right, provided design is chosen, you can choose on move chart. Then you can choose new sheet so that your chart appears in its own worksheet. So you can just give it a name. So you can call it expenses. Expenses chart, like that. Then you just